Salute. Salute. Welcome back. Welcome back. Salute. Salute. Hit that like button. Salute. Salute. Barker Raider, I see you. Purple Berry, I see you. I see you. Salute. Chin Smoke, salute. Francisco, Killer, everybody. Maz, salute. Jaime, Albert, Jesse, Ray, salute. Salute, my people. Everybody, hit that like button as you come in. This is IBFP on the go, and we're going to just, start doing something a little bit different. I got a little bit of a request. People, salute to New Orleans in the building. Welcome back to the IBFP. Salute the UGC boxing channel. You know what the UGC is? That real boxing talk. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. My man in the UGC, they run it all. UGC, unbiased or biased boxing talk. Mr. 214 IOTBA. Even D Jefferson doing his thing. Jess, I see you. Everybody, salute to Las Vegas. Salute. So we just going to get it going, man. We're just going to get it going, and I'm just going to start getting it. Everybody, hit that like button if you ain't already hit it, guys. So let's just break it down, because I've been getting a lot of problems, and I've been getting a lot of requests to go live and do something on the go. So, since I'm on the go, I'm going to just go ahead and break it down for you. Why does everybody keep telling me that Canelo Alvarez, is a fixed fight? The LDBC, you see Bias Ego, all these guys saying that they was in a fixed fight. But how is it a fixed fight and they was calling it a cherry pick? How can a cherry pick be a fixed fight? Why would you need to fix a cherry pick? Why would you need to fix a cherry pick? Explain that to me. How you gonna fix a cherry pick? So if I'm a cherry pick somebody, why would I fix the fight? That's stupid. That's stupid. If your name is Bias Ego and you saying it's a cherry pick with Canelo, cherry picking Sergey Kovalev, and then you turn around and say that it's a fixed fight, you stupid. And anybody that subscribed to this dude needs to unsubscribe right away because he's lying to you. He's lying to you. Not only is he lying to you, I'm going to tell you something else about this dude. The dude is on YouTube basically panhandling and coming up with these false narratives. So when his mama go up on the rent in his basement apartment, he'll be able to pay it with donations. Let's be honest and unbiased. This dude's a clown. Let me find out this dude is chocolate giddy up. He's turning around out here, lying to people, spreading this false rumor, and then you get all these fanboys coming on my channel telling me, oh, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. I've seen a hoax. But last week it was a cherry pick. Now it's a hoax. If you're going to do anything not to give this man some credit, you do anything not to give this man credit. Why can't Canelo Alvarez get credit? Explain that to me. Why can he not get credit? Boxing Ego is absolutely trash, and I have to be honest about it. Come on. This is what I'm saying, JB, is right on point. It's a devastating knockout, but it's a fix. How is it a fix and you said it was a cherry pick? Come on now. No matter, and you know what? This is what I've decided. No matter who Canelo Alvarez fights, they're always going to be mad. But I'm going to tell you one thing about Canelo that people don't realize. I'm going to tell you one thing about, Canelo that people don't realize. The reason why Ego is really mad, the reason why the LDBC is really mad, it's not just because they want to create a PBC narrative. It's not just that. This is why. Listen up. The reason why they're really mad is that the fight didn't go to a decision, and then they can scream robbery for Sergey Kovalev. See, what they like to do is they need a controversy. Canelo didn't give them one. He put that man to sleep. He put him to sleep, and now they have nothing to complain about. So now they have to get so mad that they have to say, oh, it was just fake. It was fixed. It was fixed. Because they can't complain. Canelo closed the show. They can't even go back to the narrative and say, oh, Canelo can't knock anybody out. He just knocked out a light heavyweight. What are you talking about? You can't even complain anymore. And they say, well, he couldn't knock out Danny. Danny Jacobs got on a back foot when he felt his power. What are you talking about? These dudes know. These dudes know. You see Triple G not want to engage with Canelo Alvarez. Why was Triple G backing up for them body shots? Because he didn't want that work for real. Why didn't Triple G ever go for the knockout on Canelo? Because he knew he could have got knocked out with them counters. See, now it all makes sense to everybody. Now it all makes sense. Now everybody finally starting to understand that Canelo Alvarez might just be the one. See, they don't want to recognize the truth. They don't want to speak the truth. They big mad that Canelo Alvarez is smoking everybody they put in front of him. This guy's number one pound for pound, and there ain't no excuses. None. Because once again, let's go back to our saying. How can a cherry pick be a fixed fight? Explain that to me. If there's anybody on this call that wants to smoke, come get it. If there's anybody on this call that wants to smoke, come get it. You're going to get roasted right now. We roasted fanboys, biased narratives, and lies. That's what we doing. And here's the worst thing. These are the same cowards that are saying, oh, Jamal Charlo's being ducked. How you ducking somebody? Because if Canelo Alvarez fight Jamal Charlo right now, he's getting stopped within 6 rounds. It won't go the distance. It won't go past 6 rounds. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. And then you say, oh, Canelo Alvarez is running from the guys at 160. How are you running from the guys at 160 when you beat the best 2 fighters at 160? Name 2 more fighters. Is Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andre more accomplished and more recognized as top-level fighters than Danny Jacobs and Triple G? No, they aren't. That's how you know they stupid. See, this is how it's easy to roast fanboys, because they can't go off facts. They go off of a narrative. We bring them facts and they bring a narrative. We're not playing with narratives. We're playing with facts. And I don't have time to play with these clowns, these chocolate giddy-ups, these dudes living at home in their mama basement, these Dante's Bias Nation. Dude, tell that boxing analysis that you got that's garbage to the dude in the Wendy's drive-thru, because you don't know anything about boxing. Come on now. This dude sitting up in Wendy's getting a McFlurry. I guess that's McDonald's. This dude in Wendy's getting a Frosty, and then you want to talk about Canelo ducking. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You ducked that salad in the drive-thru, Dante. That's what you ducking. You ducking a salad. Come on now, let's be honest and unbiased. Boxing ego. You know, he almost got kicked out of his mama's house after Canelo knocked that Sergey Kovalev. She told that boy to hush up on his live stream. She ain't playing with him. She's like, boy, don't you know it's past your bedtime? These dudes ain't got no facts. Let's go. Let's go. Canelo Alvarez is the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and they say that he had a fixed fight with Sergey Kovalev, but how is it a fixed fight when they called it a cherry pick? This is how you know these dudes don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. And then you see, who is Jamal Charlo facing next? So they're going to say that was a fixed fight. Well, Jamal Charlo should have had a fixed fight. Jamal Charlo should have had a fixed fight against Matt Korobov when he got the brakes beat off of him. That's when he should have had a fixed fight. That's when he should have had a fixed fight. Demetrius Andre, we don't know who he fight next. But here's the thing. Demetrius Andre and Jamal Charlo, it's on them to get this big fight. See, what people don't realize is Canelo can take a fight at 175, 168, and 160. He don't have to fight either one of you. Neither one of you guys are important. He's already fought the best at 160. What if he go and fight Callum Smith at 168? What does that mean? No matter who Canelo fight next, they're going to say he's ducking somebody. Oh, Canelo Alvarez, he's fighting Billy Joe Saunders. He's ducking my grandma. Oh, Canelo Alvarez finally fights Jamal Charlo. He's ducking Callum Smith. No matter who Canelo Alvarez fights, he's going to be ducking somebody, because these guys have a fanboy logic and narrative, and they don't know anything about boxing. These guys are cowards. And when I call them out in the chat, they won't step up. They won't step up. Canelo Alvarez, forget the color of his skin, forget what country he comes from. This man is the best boxer in the world, and he's doing something nobody else is doing. Stop making it about race. Stop making it about, narratives and politics. Make it strictly about what you see in the ring. And what you see in the ring is Canelo Alvarez bodied Sergey Kovalev, a dude that was strong enough to knock him out, and he went in there and bodied this dude. Give him that credit. This man is the truth. Errol Spence Jr. move up to the middleweight division. he better slap himself if he's even thinking about it. Because I told you he didn't stand a chance with Canelo, and everybody say, you crazy, Errol the Truth. This dude just got roughed up by Sean Porter. Canelo Alvarez will end this dude's career. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. You can't be that stupid. You can't be that stupid. And then you got this guy, he knows this sport. We're going to change his name to He Knows He's a Clown. Because this dude's an absolute clown. He's talking about the fight's fixed. The only thing he needs to fix is his hairline. Because that thing is bumpy. Let's be honest and unbiased. These dudes coming out with fake, narratives. These dudes don't have no facts. Barbershop conversation. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Whoever that dude is that runs barbershop conversations, whatever it is, whatever his name is, tell that dude to come see me on my channel, and I'll go to his channel and debate him, and he can come to mine and debate me, because I will destroy all of his biased narratives. I will destroy everything he's talking about, because he don't have no facts like me. He don't speak no truth, and everything he does is fanboy rhetoric. Tell him I will debate him on facts. Boxing Ego, I will debate you on facts. Dante, I will debate you on facts. Let me get these dudes boss. Any top dog at the LDBC, I will debate you on facts. Anybody that want it can come get it. If there's a fanboy in the chat, step up and get slapped down. I'm ready to get the smoke from anybody, because we talking about facts. Come on now. Let's not do this. You absolutely right, I am. Canelo Alvarez will be worse than any car accident Errol Spence. That's the real truth. Alvarez will put that boy to sleep. Errol Spence don't have the head movement to compete with no Canelo Alvarez. Why are you still mentioning that? These idiots are mentioning this. And then you're going to call this dude the truth? How is this dude the truth when he struggled against Sean Porter? And remember, the narrative with Sean Porter was, before the fight, they said, oh, look at Sean Porter. He going to blow Sean Porter out the world. He's going to get bulldozed. You make 100 videos talking about this dude going to get bulldozed, and then Sean Porter bulldozed Errol Spence. And the only thing that needs to be bulldozed is that messed up edge up you got. She don't know her sport. Come on now, let's be honest and unbiased about it. Hit that like button if you support IBFP on the go. Let's go. And if you want to live stream every other day, go ahead and subscribe. To IBFP Raw. Go to the channels tab. Go subscribe to IBFP Raw so I can go IBFP Raw on the go. Go ahead and do it. We need to get 1,000 subs so we can do it on the go. Stop playing. Everybody on this chat, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Oh yeah, I got something special coming for you guys this week. I got something special because we're destroying fanboys and narratives all week. So if I hear anybody else talking about anything stupid, I'm going in. Salute to Connecticut. They don't like Canelo Alvarez because he's put on a spectacular performance, because he's embarrassing these guys. And we not going to play with it. And I'm going to tell you this. Canelo Alvarez is the top tier of boxing. And the only dude that comes close to Canelo Alvarez is a dude that's not in his weight class, and that's Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford is the absolute boogeyman of the welterweight division. Terrence Bud Crawford is the most feared man of the welterweight division. He got the entire welterweight division ignoring the fact that he's a world champion. These dudes are shook. I've never seen a man. Terrence Crawford is anybody in the welterweight division's biggest payday, and he has a belt, and these dudes are scared to even look at it. Come on now, these dudes can't be that stupid. Terrence Bud Crawford will body any of them. He will destroy Errol Spence Jr. It's not even going to be close. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Errol Spence and Crawford, if they get in a fight, that ain't going to a decision. Mark my words. That ain't going to a decision. And Ego, he don't even want to debate. Ego, call your daddy Dante. Tell him to get out of the Wendy's drive-thru and come see me. Let's go. Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford are the best two fighters in the world right now. And the only thing that separates them is the level of competition. Everybody's scared of Bud Crawford. Everybody is scared of Bud Crawford. Because if anybody, now I'm going to put it like this. The only reason that you see Charlo calling out Canelo? Because he want that payday. He know he going to sleep, but he want that payday. He want that payday, but he know he going to sleep. He know he's getting knocked out. That's not even a question anymore. And Demetrius Andre, oh, I got something special coming for you for Demetrius Andre tomorrow. And Demetrius Andre is a top fighter. He do want to smoke, but I got something special coming. I got the truth coming tomorrow. Come on now. Absolutely. Ron Boy Fresh. Boogeyman Bud Crawford. Come on now. They don't want none of the boogeyman. This man had these dudes having nightmares. Nightmares. Errol Spence said it was a dream to unify titles. He gonna turn that boy dream into a nightmare. That's why he don't even want to talk to Terrence Crawford. Come on. Oh, there's dislikes. If somebody's disliking my live stream, I'm gonna tell you what. Step in the chat and come debate me right now. Come in the chat and debate me right now. The 4 dislikes are He Knows His Sport, Barbershop Conversations, Boxing Eagle, and Dante. All these dudes at Chocolate Giddy Up House at the rodeo. Step up right now and debate me. Step up right now and debate me. Whoever on the chat that don't like the stream, step up right now and debate me, and I'm a body you. Whoever it is. Whoever it is. See, this is what happens. I call these cowards out, but they want to comment on the video. You want to come? No, now you got the chance. You're going to expose me? Well, expose me then. Expose me. Come on now. D. Jefferson, I see you. I see you, D. I see you. Chocolate Giddy Up and hiding. Jim Calhoun, you the dirtiest, nastiest dude that ever comment on my comment section. But I know who you are, Jim Calhoun. I've been researching you. I know who you are. And I figured out you're your boxing ego. You're finally able to be man enough, pull the panties off, and step into the chat. Because I know that's who you are. Every time I say something about ego, you're the first one on the conversation talking about him. Every conversation, we could be talking about Terrence Crawford and he brings up Canelo. This dude's absolutely in love with Canelo. He got a Canelo poster on his wall. That's what he got. Let's be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest and unbiased. Who else wants some smoke? He Knows This Sport is absolutely a casual. This dude talking about it's a hoax and fix, but they say it's a cherry pick. Come on now. And what about, hold on. And I'm going to tell you something about the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman. I'm going to tell you who else is a coward. Deontay Wilder's a coward. This is why Deontay Wilder's a coward. It's because Deontay Wilder has the biggest right hand in the sport of boxing, can probably knock anybody out. And this coward won't even fight Dillian White. You won't even fight Dillian White. You go crying to the WBC to protect you from Dillian White. You stupid coward, step up and fight Dillian White. See, this is why nobody takes Deontay Wilder serious. Nobody takes him serious because they're sorry for 2 years. What kind of man does that? What kind of man turns down $100 million? He's nothing but a coward. Come on, man. You a coward, bro. Why is Jamal Charlo fighting Dennis Hogan coming off a loss to Jaime Munguia? Jaime Munguia is barely past the prospect stage, and you finna fight the dude that just lost to him? And we're supposed to give Jamal Charlo the title of a boogeyman of the welterweight division? Come on, bro. Nephew Charmin Chucky says, he not a coward, bro. Dillian White's on drugs. Dillian White passed the VADA test, bro. Dillian White, name me a fact why Dillian can't get the smoke when he passed the VADA test. The WBC don't recognize no other test but the VADA test. So why he can't get the VADA test and the fight going? Why you drop him over a VADA test when the VADA test passed? He passed the VADA test, bro. UGC, where you? I didn't set these rules. The WBC set these rules. D. Jefferson, salute. Come on now. And this is going to be the worst part. If you go to the decision against Dennis Dunn, if Jamal Charlo goes to the decision against Dennis Hogan, he's done. He's officially garbage. He's officially garbage. If you go to the decision with Dennis Hogan, you're officially garbage. Because Jamal Charlo is at 160 pounds. He's supposed to be this big bad guy, this big puncher. If you go to a decision with Dennis Hogan, I don't want to hear no excuses. He's absolutely garbage. He's absolutely garbage, and there's no excuses. There's no excuse. D. Jefferson says Jamal Charlo is already garbage. Anytime I see a Jamal Charlo, I'm going to hit hashtag garbage. And I'm going to tell you this. Jamal Charlo retweeted one of my tweets the other day, and he tried to go in on me. Let me get on Jamal Charlo for being a coward. And this is how Jamal Charlo is being a coward. Because you know what? Jamal Charlo don't really want the true smoke. He don't want the true smoke. You know why he don't want the true smoke? Because he talks all this nonsense that, oh, I'll fight Canelo too. I'll fight these guys. Then move up, you coward. This is what I'm talking about. They're not the Charlo twins. They're the trash twins. That's what these guys are. They're the trash twins. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Jamal Charlo said he picks the judges, but then you want to turn around and say that Canelo fight is fixed. What's with these fanboys? That don't make no sense. Salute to Boxing Monster in the building. The Boxing Monster, hashtag trash twins. I'm hashtagging that on these boys every day. The trash twins. These dudes are clout chasers. Don't get me started on Gervonta Tank Davis. Don't get me started. This dude, first of all, you know, this dude, every time I see him and Adrian Broner, why are they playing that song Lovers and Friends? Explain that to me, that every time we see Adrian Broner and Gervonta Tank Davis, they playing Lovers and Friends. Because these dudes, let me find out some suspect with these dudes. Let me find that out. These two dudes are sitting here, you know, playing with each other. Like, what's wrong? These are grown men. These are grown men. These are grown men. Errol Spence Jr., all these dudes wearing these little choker chains. Salute to the UGC, choker chain promotion. Let me find out. Let me find out. Choker chain promotion. Salute. We're not finna play with these boys today. We're not playing with these boys today. We have to go live and get these boys that smoke. If there's anybody in the chat that wants some of this smoke, come get it right now. Gervonta Tank Davis, he'll clout chase, you know, Vasil Lomachenko. He'll clout chase, you know, Devin Haney. But he won't fight none of these dudes. He won't fight none of these dudes. He won't fight none of these dudes. He won't. Because he's a coward. He knows that Gervonta Tank Davis has power, but he's clout chasing. He won't fight Josh Taylor. He just like to keep another man's mouth in his, you know, another man's name in his mouth. XAB. XAB. We not finna play with these boys no more. We about to go raw and uncut, and we gonna give the people what they want. You guys want more live streams? I'm gonna give you more live streams. You guys want more IBFP Raw? I'm gonna give you more Raw. You guys want the truth? I'm going to give you the truth. But just make sure you can handle it. But if there's a fanboy on this comment, I'm going in again. If there's a fanboy that wants some smoke, I'm going in again. If you on this chat, hit that like up button. Support the IBFP. Support the movement. Support the UGC, Speaking Bond Sports Talk, IBFP on the go. We are not playing. Anybody from the LDBC that wants some smoke and get some smoke, step in the chat. If you want to get on the call, you got to name some facts. If you get my respect on some facts, then you get in the conversation with me. You got to earn it. You got to earn it. Because I'm not going to entertain some idiot talking nonsense. And see, you know what? I entertain, she knows her sport. But here's the thing about she knows her sport. I was respect the fact that he got in the chat and at least had the conversation with me, even though he got bodied. He got in the chat and had the conversation. But we already know. We already know. Jim Calhoun, Boxing Ego, Dante's Fat Nation. Anybody that wants some smoke, come get it. The Trash Twins. Anybody want to come and defend any of these guys, come get it. Instead of Jamal Charlo rematching Matt Korobov, he's trying to fight Brandon Adams, then he want to fight Dennis Hogan. Instead of Errol Spence giving Sean Porter a rematch, he want to fight Danny Garcia. Instead of Errol Spence trying to fight Terrence Crawford, he want to fight Danny Garcia. Come on now. Come on now. Willie Williams. Willie Williams says, IBFP, you believe Hogan lost to Munguia? That's not the point. The fact that you're fighting a guy from 154 is the problem. Sure, Hogan could have beat Munguia. I frankly don't even care. I don't even care. You shouldn't be fighting somebody moving up from 154 and you're a champion. You need to be unifying with other champions. There's no excuse. Ego, you bet the rent money, you're going to get kicked out of your mama's basement if you keep playing. Next time, bet on Canelo. Bet on Canelo. Because if you don't have that rent money, you're going to be looking like Sergey Kovalev. Now, let's be honest and unbiased. Then they want to come around and give you another, false narrative and say, look at Sergey Kovalev. They stopped the fight too soon. After the ref stopped the fight, 30 seconds after they stopped the fight, Sergey Kovalev was still down and out, trying to figure out where he was. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Anybody want some smoke, step in the chat, and I'm going to blaze you right now. Come on now. I know there's a fanboy in here somewhere. Willie Williams, did you want some smoke? Because you sound like you had a little bass in your voice. Step up, son. Step up. You want to defend this false narrative? Step up. Step up. See, these dudes be sending they little brothers on the chat because they scared to step in. Come on now. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. These dudes don't want to smoke. And you know what they say? Oh, Demetrius Andrade beat everybody. He's so far in advance. So if Demetrius Andrade so far in advance, why is he not fighting Sergey Derevyanchenko? Go get that smoke. Sergey Derevyanchenko is free smoke. Come get that smoke. Jesse, he says barbershop conversation says the fight was fixed. The only thing that was fixed, is barbershop conversations delusions. Because I'm going to tell you what, this guy's an absolute idiot. These are the same idiots who said Canelo Alvarez was a cherry pick, but then at the same time, the fight was fixed. Why would you fix a fight for a cherry pick? That don't make no sense. These dudes stupid. These dudes stupid. Hair salon conversations. Hair salon promotions. Come on now. We not going to play with them. We just going to tell the truth. We just going to tell the truth. Soldier 94 EME, he said, bro, you keep ignoring me. What do you got to say, bro? What do you got to say? You want some smoke? You want some smoke? Mando Solo says, I was riding for a Kovalev, but Canelo deserves absolutely. That's why I respect Mando Solo, because he speaks the truth. If you were going for a Kovalev, that's okay, bro. But Canelo Alvarez dropped him. Goat Don says, show your face. Goat Don, why you worried about another man's face? Don't tell me you're on that Adrian Broner, Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not playing lovers and friends with you, Goat Don. You want to see my face? You're a Tank Davis fan, I can tell. These Tank Davis fans and something else want to step on here. Come on now. Nephew Charming Chucky says, why the LDBC don't like Crawford and Bomac? The LDBC don't like anybody that's not PBC. It's pretty much that simple. If you PBC, then that's who they ride with. If Canelo Alvarez went to PBC right now, these dudes all drop to their knees. Let's be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest and unbiased. These clowns will push any narrative that's with the PBC. That's really all it is. That's really all it is. And then why are these dudes talking about, he says Tank will kill your favorite fighter. Goat Don says that. Tell him to go fight Devin Haney and let's see. And if he beat Devin Haney, I'd give Tank all the props in the world. Until then, he better stay on the sideline, keep eating chips and queso, fighting little dudes like he been doing. Standing behind his daddy, Floyd Mayweather. Playing lovers and friends with Adrian Broner. See, let me find out you Adrian Broner, Goat Don, and you hugged up with Tank Davis right now on the chat. Let me find out that's who you are, Goat Don. Let me find out that's who you are. Come on now. Hold up. Pablo says, please bring up the UFC delay as if it wasn't planned out early. Absolutely. Now, let's look at why DAZN did the UFC thing. DAZN let UFC finish, and that was a smart business move. Anybody complaining about that are complete idiots, and they don't understand the way the sport of boxing is not very popular. DAZN right now is trying to grow the sport and trying to get the biggest audience. It only makes sense to let the UFC finish, bring in those fans, and so Canelo and DAZN can get as much promotion as possible. You got to think about it. Dude, we're getting a fight for $20 when you're paying $100 to see Deontay Wilder fight Luis Ortiz in a garbage fight. What are we talking about here? This is great. This is good for boxing. The only people that can't stay up late and watch the fight that's complaining is biased ego because his mama put his bedtime at midnight. She needs to go tuck that boy in. Ego real name is Clarence. Clarence, turn the TV down. Clarence, stop all that hollering and yelling. Clarence, take the shades off. Clarence, the rent going up next month. Clarence, that's what these dudes are. That's what these dudes are. Creedon said, why do you call people idiots? Bro, if you don't like it, you're going to have to bounce. Because this live stream ain't for anybody that's sensitive. If you sensitive, you don't need to be on here. You need to go back to the last IBFP. Soldier 94 ME, bro, you're ranting that. Bro, if you don't like it, you can bounce. You can bounce. You can go back to your mama crib too. If you ain't got no fact, you don't need to see it. Come on now. Come on now. Salute. Come on now. If you don't got a boxing comment to say to me, you don't need to come in here. Because let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We going to speak facts while these other boys holler and cry about narrative. Salute. IBFP on the go, episode 1. Check it out. Salute.